we, the federal government, has to play a bigger role. We have to be at a minimum a referee that says you're not going to have an apartheid-like education system where some kids get everything you know that they need to get an education, and others get less of everything, and that somehow we're just going to be blind to this fact, and then complain about the disproportionate failure of the ones that got less of everything that we know that they needed. Whether it's a reasonable class size, or a qualified teacher, or a textbook printed in their lifetime. So I mean, there's a reason for the result. You know, and 40 plus years ago, a young Philadelphian by the name of William Coleman was the executive director of the President Nixon's School Finance Commission. And he wrote in the summary, the executive summary, he said, as long as we have a property tax-based funding system, we're going to have disproportionate failure in our schools. That was true 4 decades ago. It's true today. So if in Philadelphia, 1/3 of our property is off the tax rolls, 1/3, 1/3, some of the most expensive property in the city. So the Philadelphia Museum of Art, which my wife's on the board of, the football and baseball stadiums, all the 525 buildings at the University of Pennsylvania. So you got 1/3 of the property off the rolls by state law.
Terrible collection system.
You got Philadelphia row house property owners paying some of the highest rates on property tax in the country. But with their ability to put from the property tax, they end up putting about less than half of what our suburban neighbors can put behind their kids. So if you look at Lower Marion High versus Overbrook High, you can walk from one to the other. It's a whole world of difference in terms of class size, quality of teachers, staff. I mean, you just go through anything that money buys, you'll see the difference. So, and then I said, well, money doesn't make a difference. Money, if it doesn't make a difference, we should equalize it. And if it does make a difference, we should equalize it. I mean, you know, we should get that part of the debate over with. We're operating at the margins, and the school district of Philadelphia has got a problem on a variety of levels. One is there's been too much focus on the governance issue and not enough focus on what's happening in the classroom. And 90% of what's going to happen in education is going to happen in the classroom. And in truth, we got generations of kids who are not getting a quality education as compared to young people in public schools in walking distance from where they are.